again. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. I gotta kill off the ones who dishonor my legacy. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. They think that we gon' surrender and give up the dynasty. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise.
Hey. It's been a minute. I've been in the lab cooking, and as I promised you before when I first started this thing, that my whole goal was to take over the nation, and so that's what I've been working on, uniting pallet suppliers together and strategically helping each other to go after some of this big business out there, and to compete with the big boys like Kent and whichever, I don't know, you name them. We're going to be able to roll up our sleeves and compete with them on a one-on-one level, and I think in a lot of ways beat them too. So sorry about the light. But that's our goal, and it's working out really well. And so we're going to really start to indulge you, chat with you more. We're going to get brokers that are part of Pallet Junction together with the suppliers that are a part of Pallet Junction. I'm going to give you a game plan. I'm going to give you some buyers to talk to and to kind of go after, some that are part of our network already and some that are on the outskirts, and we're going to solidify this thing. So speaking of that, I don't want any surprises. As I had mentioned to you guys, in passing, prices are going to go up. No doubt about that. So if you're going to be a supplier, anyone who's a supplier now, you're grandfathered in forever. I'll never raise your price because you believed in Pallet Junction first. And anyone who is a broker, I will never raise your price either because you believed in Pallet Junction. And that being said, for brokers, we're going to limit the amount of brokers that we allow to be on our platform. So it's going to be like a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 ratio, brokers to suppliers. And so basically what we're doing is we're creating our own sales team and our own financing and our own transportation. So that's what we're doing. So we don't want to overwhelm ourselves with too many brokers, and we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we're fighting over the same deals. So, and this whole thing is sort of coming together very nicely. We got some competition now, which really fueled me. I was going to come back and start doing the podcast and stuff a little sooner, but then I heard about some competition, and I started reading up on them, and I'm like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. They just wasted their money. But that being said, let's talk a couple of things I got for you today. I wanted to share just a few things. Now, this is really for the suppliers right now, but this is 5 places where you can find supply, like haul-offs and things like that. And as you know, I'm like the haul-off king. You look at haul-offs in your area, and Pallet Junction is right there. So no doubt about it that Pallet Junction is a haul-off king in every area in the United States, and we've only been around for how long? Just a few months, 10 months, 11 months. This is our 11th month since we've launched. So, yeah, we're doing something, and promises that have been made are starting to come true. So I'm going to give you 5 places that you need to look for supply that you probably haven't looked before. And it's not going to be in any order, but here's my first one. Post office, your local central post office. Now, not necessarily the ones that are in your neighborhood, but that could be as well. But the one that sort of feeds all of those, like the regional post office that feeds the others around it. They've got pallets there. I can show you many times where they've written us and asked us to do haul-offs for them. That's one. Another great place to go is find the distribution centers that take in the product from Home Depot, for Lowe's, for Amazon, not necessarily Amazon, but Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. They have little distribution centers, like folks that actually they receive the product for them, and they disseminate that product, whether it's a stove, different stuff that they sell online that you never see in a store. These are the places where you can find some great pallets. In fact, here we've got just a great resource that supplies us with a bunch of free pallets that we're able to resell, about 400 or so a month, and they're all pretty clean. So that's two. Another great place that you want to look at that you probably never have, anyone who sells armory in particular. Armory, they always, their products, whether it be the bullets, the guns, the mechanisms that make the guns, gun shops, right? Armory, I call them armories, gun shops, what have you. They all typically come on pallets, and typically 48 by 40s. But I will tell you that you will find a lot of them will have a lot of 4-stringers as well. Here's another really good place that that you may or may not know about, but the airport. The airport is another place they have to dispose of those pallets. Now, typically they have a system already, but reach out to me. I'm going to tell you how to get in there if you're a Pallet Junction member. So that's 4. So I gave the airport. School districts is another one. How do you think they get their product? The school district is another one, the centralized school district. Reach out to them. They also have predetermined and pre-planned disposal opportunities, but or in place, but they don't always work fluidly. So just call and say, hey, I'm going to be your backup when you need to make some room in the yard. We've gotten calls from the city here locally. Colorado, I don't know what's up with that, but we're always getting something from the government in Colorado. So if you're out in Colorado, definitely reach out to your local facilities as well. And, that's about all I have for you today. We're going to start doing some shorts. We're going to get back into this thing. We're going to get back into the flow, making sure. Oh, you see that, right? You see my Eagles up there, and you're probably thinking, this dude, he's a winner everywhere. Well, we lost last night, so I'm not a winner all the time, right? Sometimes you got to take that L, but that's okay. We'll take the L right now. We're looking forward to the Super Bowl and doing that thing. But, yeah. Hey, listen, shout out to everybody that have supported Pallet Junction from the start. I know Iris, who's going to watch this video, she's going to tell me something that I did wrong, like I messed up. She's our brand awareness coordinator. She's also our acquisitions person on the Southeast, but she's all about that brand, about that Pallet Junction thing. We haven't seen you in your shirt, Iris, and so big shout out to Iris and to everyone that participates. Man, I love this thing. I love to see it working. I can't wait, one day to hand this off to someone as a ready-made package. I enjoy creating things, but I'm not going to be the CEO for forever. Once 3 or 4 years in, once we get this thing rock solid and immersed, I'll move over to some long-term talent. But for right now, you got me. I got you, babe. So again, guys, I do appreciate all that you've done, and really do look forward to working with you guys. Again, thanks a lot.
I got the feeling. I got to strike while the iron is hot. We gon' win again. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. I gotta kill off the ones who dishonor my legacy. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I got the feeling. They think that we gon' surrender and give up the dynasty. I got the feeling. It's time to rise. It's time to rise.